Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? We having a good afternoon or what? And I got echo mine, so. Balek, baby, daddy, Silex, chat, chat, chat. How you doing, chat? Chat, 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 chat. I'm gonna put a link if anybody feels like coming up and converse with me of the videos that we watched this afternoon. You are more than welcome. Hey, Mr. Bruce. Bruce Wayne. Batman is in the house. Hi, Sherry. I saw you earlier. I didn't get to say hello to you, but I hope I caught up with you in one of the videos after. So, hello, Miss Megan. The boss is on the house, so y'all be nice. Eric. I like that. I miss meeting Eric in NOLA. Somehow Mike gave me the told me about it, and there was going to the port, and Alice wanted to get out of the hotel, so he just got too much stuff going on, and then it was a mess situation. But I know you're gonna be in Helen, so we're gonna get to meet you there and hang out and have more time, be more better. You know what I mean? I hope you understand, my man, baby daddy. What is ship time? Ship time is depending when the ship gets to port. They go by whatever the time zone is. Let's say 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then sometimes it says 6 p.m. Taking up from port, but sometimes they require you to be in the ship by 5 p.m. Uh, Ship time, not your time. So you got to make sure that you are, with it, because if you get there late and the ship already taken off the the ropes and all that stuff, you will be in trouble. Mr. Jarian, how you doing? So
Hola, ¿cómo está? Bien, bien.
it's
Gracias. ¿Y usted?
io bene, grazie. Grazie signore, miei
Uh,
amici.
Bottom
Um,
line, tú eres bárbaro.
yo soy un bárbaro caballo, tú sabes, allá en la Miami.
Here we
So,
go.
so Megan, I hope I somehow gave you an idea of what I'm talking about when it comes to ship time. And then just make sure, whatever you do out in port, you're free to do whatever. But as long as you are back in time, after that, you could be in a lot of trouble. Yeah, I could tell you that much. Because they will not wait, they will not turn around to come get you. So do your best to be back on ship, because you either, if you don't have your passport, you stuff like that, you might get stuck there. You might have to fly to the next destination. You might have to come up with something. So the best thing to do is to be back on time. We're going to be talking about the different things we did today. I mean, the different videos that went through the Raid Parade today, and what did we get out of everything. So let me check the chat here, and then we'll hop in. I got Chad on down here too. Let me bring him in. Hello,
Oh,
Chad.
Shit!
Fabio
How's it going?
hola.
is Mr. Uh, leg baby daddy.
Leg
I mean,
baby daddy.
I'm the daddy. He's the leg baby.
That's
'Cause
right.
he needs one, and I provide him with a leg.
You the man, Eddie. Hey, Darren, what's up?
How doing, sir? Doing all right?
Woo!
There you go. Where's it? Squeaky. I need a squeaky.
You know what? I got one here.
There it is. There's Jet.
Oh my god. Oh
So I hear y'all talking about being back to the ship on time.
yes.
Oh yeah, that's very important.
Megan was asking what is ship time. So I mean, I think I gave a good reference to what I to what I hear, good for me. I have never been late. There's no way. I try to do my best to spend a lot of time in port because I am very fearful. Since I cannot run or
Neither.
do some situation that could happen. I don't want to fall and something happens to me on the way there. No, I'd
Right.
rather do my thing, take my time, get out,
Yeah.
and be back on the ship. Even if I have to come back early, yes, I'd rather do that.
And
So
we recommend you get an analog watch. And when you find out what that ship's time is, set your analog watch to that time because your digital watch may automatically go to the time of where you're at.
That's right.
that's right. Yep, you got there, and it happened to us. I have this one here, and I had the analog one, so I kept switching watches, and I had my cell phone on airplane mode because I made see on the bloggers, made the decision not to get Wi-Fi because I figured that there were so many bloggers on this cruise that the Wi-Fi was gonna be
Yeah.
El Crapola. So I didn't get it. So I have to keep the cell phone on airplane mode, and every time I turn it back on to check on something, it went weird numbers on timing. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it on airplane mode and no more. But there was a lot of times that we lost an hour. The next day we gained an hour.
Yep.
That night we had to go back to an hour. And like, what? What is this? So it was just a real mess. And I'm glad we were following that stuff because it was just too much. But back to the Wi-Fi, I missed out on a lot of stuff because I didn't have a Facebook to follow up on some of the planning that they did. I missed out on. I missed out on going live, and I'm saying no. Next one, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna get the Wi-Fi no matter what happens because I rather take advantage of the moment, and I missed out. It's a learning thing. It's been 3 years that I haven't been. Sorry, that I haven't been on a cruise. It's only been a year that I've been on YouTube, so I'm kind of getting into the habit and seeing how things are.
Always learning.
Show me,
Yep.
the bloggers cruise showed me a lot of things, opened up, and I was very. I felt like I was in YouTube land when I went in the ship because I met so much people that I'm like, holy moly! Look at these guys. They're real. They're here. I'm here with them. They're talking to me in live. It's like smack me around. And stuff like that. So I was more in awe, and I forgot to tape a lot of the stuff. And Alice is like, "Yo, camera, what's up?" Oh, okay, yeah, sure. But most of the times I'm like, hey, nice to meet you, and sit down and talk. And she's like, "Are you recording this?" I'm like, "Oh crap!" It's like reach in, grab the thing, turn it back on, put it on, and all that. I get home, I got 2 memory cards. I messed one of them up.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yes. Another learning curve for me. Putting it into the laptop, I did it the wrong way, damaged the whole thing. So I'm like,
man.
lucky that I taped some on my cell phone. So there's some videos that are not as long or great like they had on the camera, but again, learning experience. So I'm gonna be prepared for the next one.
Yes.
So, hold on, I got Shannon here too. Also, hello,
Hey,
Shannon.
Shannon.
Hey, everybody.
What's happening?
What's going on?
Right here, lady, right here. we're like the Brady Bunch now.
Right.
You need some Shannon. You need some stuff that I would never in my life I would even try to do.
What do you mean?
Going out on that water in Australia.
Oh, that was so cool.
I'm going to do it.
Me too.
I'm doing it.
It's coming.
You know,
You guys go ahead and I watch from the sand. Okay.
Anywhere that you snorkel, like I want to snorkel. My goal is to snorkel everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, it looks all the same down there.
We'll get Eddie in.
Ouch! Ouch!
Ouch.
He'll be snorkeling. Eddie's in the house.
Mm.
Or Brooklyn in the house. That's what it is.
No. When I
And
was
you don't have to
when I
go
was
wait.
15, I had a gray white pass by me, and
That was it.
that was it. No more water, ocean water for me. Nope.
Oh, I know, because you know what? You wouldn't even believe just going out maybe 10 or 15 feet on the beach, what's underneath there.
Not even 2 feet of water. A bull shark could come up and smell on you. No. No, thank you.
They don't usually bug you. I mean,
No, my dear. I don't want to find out. Okay.
Howdy,
I don't
Bruce.
need to find out.
Hey, Bruce.
Andreas,
Wait,
I'm listening. Bruce, are you sure?
That's fine. No, Ed, I have a question for you. Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
I love to fish. Saltwater and freshwater both. You know, I would check the Gulf side first, and then the east side second. Whatever's got the best thing, I go. Well, anyway, sometimes the fish that I catch, and you tell folks, some people will say it's this big, but the fish was this big.
That's
Now
right.
you said it was a great shark, a great white.
Hey,
Was it a great white or a black tip?
I can't recall, and I'm not gonna tell you because once I saw those things,
It was a shark,
Yes,
yeah.
it was something huge, and I believe it was a great.
or was
white.
it Mark?
Martin Shark.
I mean, I booked out, and that was it. I mean, my fear for water was extremely high back then, and I was only 15 when that happened. So
Help me out, guys. We all help me out.
Yeah.
Baby shark,
Shark,
baby shark. There we go. Watch out.
There
I
you go.
love it. Where's my violin?
going back to drinking.
Going back to drinking.
Where's the rum?
So you know those big fish that were on my feet earlier? They were huge.
You guys call him. See, Mark the Shark is here. Aloha, Mark.
Oh,
Hey.
yes, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Mark.
He's like Beetlejuice. You say his name, and there he is. Martin
And
Shark.
Tiffany
We were
too.
just talking about you.
It's here. Hi, Tiffany. You'll get him in trouble. Sonny. Hi, Sonny. Bill is also here. Oh my Lord. I
Wait,
met Sonny in the bloggers.
Nice.
She's part of the chat that we listen to Chili Falls in the morning at 11 a.m. And we finally got to meet in person. It was extremely great. Very, very nice to meet you. Oh my Lord. GGM creates. What kind of sessions were there? The tech Q&A clips. Clock Family Mike has been posting really interesting, but he's been posting like question at a time. I posted like 11-minute one session that I saw. Like I said, in one of my the memory card that I missed, that I'm somehow
come on.
messed up. It's over almost an hour of it. I know Nutty Man also posted a video for about 45 minutes that I watched twice. And the session that Mike Clark attended, I missed that session because I didn't have Facebook when they were putting the times and stuff like that.
Oh,
So, you know what I mean? But yeah, there's some good stuff going on those days. So let me see what else she has here. Shannon Francensis travels, bottom left, and Chet Francelis in bottom right. Yes. Yeah. Chet is the nutty one here. So
Thank you so much for putting that read together today and tomorrow and every weekend. That's great.
are you talking about Megan?
Yeah, is that well?
Yes.
I talked to GGM, right? Is
Yes.
that Meg?
That's Megan. Yeah, she's
Megan.
the one. She's the one in charge of the whole situation.
Okay,
That's what I call her. I call her the boss, and she doesn't like it. But
I
the
like that.
boss. Yeah. You Baby Shark calls Mark out of the death. Yeah. That's why he showed up here. He popped up like.
he summoned them. That's funny.
I expect Tiffany Shark to pop up any second now.
She's
Look at Tiffany.
here.
Oh yeah, she is. I see her in the chat.
There she is.
Yeah, she's here.
Which
And
some of your
Cruise Nuts are
songs?
here also. Hey, hello everyone. I also met Cruise Nuts on the bloggers. This guy's he's nuts. Trust me.
Yes.
That name on their group, he fits him real
Mike
good.
is nuts. Yes.
Now this guy, Clark family, it's all quiet and serious and stuff, but he could be a little mischievous too.
I'll do.
Hi Sherry.
Sherry?
Hello. Hey, there we go. So for a moment you were frozen, like
You're
Wow.
all alone.
Oh, because I have
Oh.
I gotta pause. I have the stream going on YouTube and StreamYard. There we go. That should be better. I just popped in to say hi. I'm taking a little break from work for a second.
oh, okay, nice. It was good to meet you and Alice and see Chili again. I watch all your bloggers. Yes, yes, Sonny, that was very nice to see all that stuff going on. Yes, I didn't get to see him go live, but I got to talk to him a few times.
Sure.
We slept through all the sessions 7 a.m. too early. Yes, just Jonathan, I agree. When they did the group photo at 7 a.m.,
Oops.
the alarm went off, and I looked at Alice, and she looked at me, and we both went, that bed was too comfy. No, the alarm went off at 6. I said to her, Dad, no, it's just to go up there for a photo. Then I found out that after they had a group talk, and they were like kind of bringing all the bloggers, extra ones that were there. I'm like, man, I missed out on that, but they had a good sleep. We woke up like 11 o'clock in the morning, so we needed it back on those days. It was a lot of running around all over the place. Well, guys, let's get into today's agenda of the videos, and we're gonna start with Mr. Roy and Becky travels.
Yeah.
Their video today was about anchoring on a windy situation. Something I don't get to see much, but apparently, when I saw where they live at, it could get real ugly. I did work in Denver and in Arizona, and I felt some of those winds, and with the sandstorms and all that stuff that's going on there. So, he showed us how his tent, his clam shelter, as he calls it. He did the anchoring, and he was talking about the belts that he was using to anchor his tent down and make sure none of the stuff went up flying. The reavers were like 18 inches long, and put in an angle with the straps, and kept that tent from flying away. And he needed to do that to his solar panels also. This way they won't get damaged. And I don't blame him.
You know what that reminded me though of, Eddie? It looked like a sea day on deck 19.
That's
You go up
right.
there, and that wind's woo, and you are
Oh,
not.
I do have a short video that I'm gonna eventually put this week, where you could see me and Alice out on the it was, I think, deck either 8 or 9. We were outside filming, and the wind and the sun was so going, like me and her were like holding to life. The wind is hitting us, like, what is this? Let's go back inside. I go back inside, and my hair's like all over the place. He's like looking at me like, what happened to you? Say, I touched an electric outlet here, and he puffed me all up. I mean, it was just the humidity there it was just too much for me. It just, I don't know if I was beginning to feel sick or what, or what was going on, because I know, once I got home, that's when I got all this reaction stuff came to me. But there, man, I think I blame it on the weather. It was, even though I'm from the south, uh, by I kind of got used to the weather, and then when I moved up north, I got used to the cold weather even more. So coming back down now to like in Georgia where I'm at now, my body hasn't got used to that warm temperature the year yet. So once we hit Roatan and Costa Maya, oh my God, I was just getting out of the room. I was already sweating. I'm like, what is this? Just the change on it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh man, forget about it. Going
You
outside.
wasn't last in Florida, Eddie.
It's kind of weird. I was in Florida. When was it? Back in November, which is kind of cool anyway. But yeah, and in the summertime, I remember a couple summers back, a couple summers here in Georgia. I couldn't leave the house. We went to my nephew's house, and I was always inside because just sneaking out. It's like, oh God, no! I'm so
The
used to
minute you
AC.
walk out, you're like dripping.
Yeah. So I mean, when we go to Puerto Rico, it takes me like 3 days to get used to the weather. The moment we got out of the airplane, I'm already dressing out. Well, back then, my blood pressure used to be pretty high. Now it's normal. So, but I still felt the change in Mexico. It's like, oh my God! And I'm going back there next January again. We're gonna do the
Sure,
same.
you're not used to it. You're not used to the Florida weather yet.
No, I'm in Georgia, and I'm not used to this weather yet.
No,
The
I mean
cool
Sherry.
weather.
'Cause Sherry lives there.
Me?
Oh,
Am I
Yeah.
used to it? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm used to it. I
Yeah,
hate it in the summer.
She's in Tampa. Yeah, even in New York in the summer, it sucked. Those heat waves of 90 degrees or more.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it gets hot here too.
ooh, no. Those were disgusting. At least and the problem was in Brooklyn, we only had AC in our bedroom.
From your sweatshirt.
So forget the rest of the days. I'll be in our living room watching TV. No, when I was home, I was in the bedroom. I feel bad for the cats because they have to be outside. They were not allowed in the room. But other than that, Florida Gators.
You put a bike in the car?
I don't want to see that, Jarian.
We fell down the
Darian. No blue.
Oh,
I have to
It's my
drop.
boy right here.
Call coming in. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, Sherry, I'm going to go
How you doing,
after
Sherry?
this and look
Hey,
at your
Sherry.
live. I want to check that out with y'all doing that taste testing thing on your channel.
Okay.
I
All right. Bye,
replay
guys.
I
All right, see
replay
you in a
the
bit.
top videos already.
take care, Sherry.
I want to go see their they did a taste testing earlier. Some kind
Yeah.
of I didn't see it, so
I
I was
did
out.
the-
I'm
I did
shopping
the
for new
replay and
cabinets.
yes, I saw they're eating the cupcakes and all that, and did the replay and let them know of your comments. So it's pretty cool. Well, next we have Chanters Travers.
Oh yeah,
Then,
that's me.
if now since you're here, I would like you to talk about your video. Give us more of your stuff that you did.
Well, just during that video because I have some series coming up on that.
Okay, all right.
But basically, so I flew to Australia for my 50th birthday and I did a cruise.
Happy,
And that-
happy belated birthday.
Yeah, I got to celebrate 2 birthdays that year because
Hmm.
I was over in Australia for my birthday and I flew home and I celebrated in LA too because they're like 14 hours. Yeah. It's a lifetime thing, right? So
Nice.
basically that one was when I think it was Port Douglas I stopped and we took a catamaran like way out. I mean, we were on there for like 2 hours and there's this platform in the middle of nowhere. So in the Great Barrier Reef. So I get out and they kind of tell you what's in the water and, if you see a shark, this is what to do or
No, not
Yeah.
me. No.
Look at Daddy.
I'll push you in, but no, I'm not going in.
yeah. Actually, it's not that deep. I mean, the part that we were in,
No problemo. I'm not going in.
yeah. You know what? You got to go sometime. And if you do,
Oh, well, why rush it?
well, that's true. You have a point there. So, but at that point, there was a lot of jellyfish out. So you had to wear a sting suit, which I brought my own because I don't want to be putting nobody else's stuff on my body. So,
Yeah.
But it was nice. I mean, it was a little currenty and the water was a little rough, but so I just swam out. I think it was probably, I don't know, maybe a half a mile around that you could swim out in, and some parts were deep, some parts weren't, and
Yeah.
there were just all kinds of, I don't know. I mean, I feel like that part was a lot of bleached area. So it wasn't as vibrant. Like you see the pictures and stuff of
Yeah.
how vibrant everything is.
Mhm.
It's not like that at all.
Okay.
So
You got some beautiful spots though.
yeah, I mean, I try to get some pictures, but
And
wait till you
video.
see the one from above because I took a seaplane above for 2 hours and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
No.
So the pictures that you see are just like what I seen from the plane. It looks just like that.
Cool.
See,
So-
and so I mean I heard that you said something about a stained suit.
Yeah,
So that's
it's that suit that you see me wearing
Yeah.
out there. It's just it covers everything, and then I had like little sea booties on, and I didn't have anything on
a little see what? What's that?
sea booties. I don't
Okay. You heard right?
know, all feet. I guess you
Oh.
put feet on.
Okay.
So
Something about 9,000 species of animal life,
Yeah.
sea life.
Yeah.
There's about 3,000 reef corals going on. And something about sharks. I put right next to it. Nope. It's the only living thing on Earth that is visible from space.
Yeah.
Holy,
Yeah.
you have some great narrative going on this video. I could tell you that much. And
Her narrating skills are spot on. That's for sure. All the
Yes.
facts and everything,
Yes.
and the way she talked, it
Yep.
it got your attention.
thank
So,
you.
Good job, Shannon.
Yeah, that was
Thank
good.
you so
That was real
much.
good.
I mean, I at least you walked away from my video knowing something that you didn't know 10 minutes ago.
yesterday, yes, you got that
So-
right. Yeah, and half the size of the state of Texas, 35,000 miles square miles.
Wow.
That's a huge place.
Yeah.
No, definitely. You gotta see it from space. There's no way you can miss it, something like that.
Right.
But
Right.
it looks to me like you enjoyed it extremely good because you
Yeah.
even have more stuff coming about it. So
Yeah, I have one coming tomorrow too on the Saturday stroll.
oh, okay.
But that's not the Great Barrier. Well, I guess it is because I'm doing the Whitsunday Islands and
Okay.
then the Glass Mountains, which is near the Australian Zoo that I went to, which I
Yeah.
already did that series last week or the week
Mhm.
before. So
That was good too.
Yes.
it's just interesting stuff, and like how many people get to go to Australia?
Hmm.
I mean, it's a rough trip. It's long.
Yeah. And so, like a lot of us will never make it. Hey, I can't really say no. It might not happen, but I know right now that it's not. So I'm glad that people like you go there, film it, and talk about it. So
Yep.
it gets me the sense that I've been there, that I know what's going on, and I get to see it. I don't get to touch it, but I get to see it. So that's
Well-
good. That's a good thing.
I highly recommend it. So if you ever get the chance, anybody go. I mean, just do it. So
That's why I keep playing the lot of numbers. Even though they're all fictional stuff, but you never know. If you're not into it, you might not win it. So might as well keep playing with it. So see what happens.
right. I know
Well-
Michigan Carol says we need to protect the GBR, and we do because, like I said, the area I was in was all bleached, and I got a couple little like purple coral or whatever, but for the most part, they don't want you using sunscreen, even if it's a reef protected sunscreen. They don't.
Yeah.
No, there's a
That-
lot of
that
rules.
shade. Wow.
So they're working on it. I mean, it's coming back, but it's also got to do with the water temperature is killing off the reef too because it's so high. So, and a lot of different things going on these days.
Megan, let's get clear for people that don't know. I know a lot of people do know, but GGM Create is Megan, not to be confused with Meg. Meg lives here in Georgia. She's a number one moderator for everybody. Megan, she's also moderator, but she's the one person in charge, and she takes care of the Friday and the Saturday stroll. Anything, if you're a new creator that wants to come in and bring your ideas, also you have to go through her. She has a form that you need to fill out. You have to provide your email and your information about your channel, and send it to her, and she will go through it and get back to you and let you know when will you be able to to showcase your video, and also the rules that she wants you to go by and stuff like that. So just get in touch to you can check out GGM Creates. Also subscribe to her, and but go through her and get your video in if you want to be part of this excellent idea, and you get yourself out there too. So and help others also. She says
Yeah.
that she missed the part where it's visible from space
Yeah.
because it's such a nice.
It's
The,
huge.
yes, it's 35,000 square miles of islands in the core and all that. It is visible from space. The only living uh, organism on Earth
Yeah.
that is visible from space. So
So we've all been to the Caribbean, right?
yes,
So that blue water, the water over by Australia is such a different. It's blue, but it's the most beautiful blue ever. I mean, it's just so different than the Caribbean. It's like a deep sea blue. It's almost like the color of the bubble here.
yeah,
That blue. It's just so crazy over there. But yeah, and I was confused with Megan because this morning I'm like, I don't know where the Friday thing is. I can't find the Saturday thing, and I was like emailing her back and forth, and then I'd find the solution and I'm like, oh my God, she probably hates me.
I mean, I'm telling you, the first time I did this, I had her in. I had no idea how she. excuse me, how she dealt with me because I was so out of it, and I was causing her a lot of stress. Somehow she kept it cool, guided me through the whole situation, and she let me ride. So I'm very thankful to her for letting me do this. And I'm telling you, I mean, I must have been like a 2-year-old kid putting her through hell, and they'll deal with me and put me in my place and show me the ropes, and I'm on my own. So I'm thankful that again that she let me be here and then be part of this. So
Yeah,
She's
well,
a good boss.
I must have been copying what you did because
Yep.
it was like 4 or 5 emails, and I'm just like, oh, I'm really sorry. Thanks for everything.
yeah. So
But I did
hey,
think I'm glad you clarified that. Even Destination Fun said in the chat because I thought
no,
they were the same person. I didn't know.
no. At the beginning, I thought the same thing too. So don't feel bad. But it's just they do uh, they help each other and they help. Let's say you need help with something. If Meg doesn't do it, Megan could help you. So you might somehow interact with one of them somewhere down the line.
Oh
So
yeah.
no biggie. And you could always ask anybody else if you need help on something. You know, don't be afraid to ask.
Exactly.
You shoot it out and say, "Hey, can you help me with this?" This. I might not know. I say, "Well, Darian might know." Get in touch with Darian. I know. I don't know. But Robin
Anytime.
is another person that has shown me a few things.
Yep.
So, that's something always. And here, when I do things with a computer, I go to my wife. She's um, uh, assistant administrator. So she shows me all the stuff that I'm doing here. That's how I messed up the memory card by doing it by myself. I messed up. She says to me, "You wait till I get home."
Hey, Eddie,
I,
it builds character. It builds character, right?
that's right. Yeah.
That's right. That's how you got to look at
That's why I'm such a big character.
it. All right. Right here.
Bahama. go like this, Darian. Hit him in the head.
Oh, yeah.
Why you hit me in the head?
Because Miffy
Oh,
told us to.
Oh, boy.
Well,
Miffy.
after Shanter, we
I
had
know.
Amy. Amy was talking about the Carnival Horizon, day 8, where they had Cookie, the
Cruise director.
thank you, cruise director, called a Lisa, and they were having fun with this person, and I'm glad it wasn't me, because me answering the phone and somebody keeps calling me back. I'm gonna tell you a few things that they're not in the dictionary, so you need to be careful. And after all that, they she had sea day brunch, and later dinner with the group from they were all together there for the helping hands for cruising that they did for Kenny, and they seemed like they had a great time.
We
At
did.
least in every video that I see, I mean, they had a great time, and Kenny enjoyed the live out of it. So
I was part of that, and
Yeah.
I was on that cruise, Horizon, and it was a blast. And to see Kenneth's face the first time I saw the ocean was undescribable. I mean, it was like, forget the kid in the candy store.
Yeah.
It was just like, it was something else. But awesome experience.
he was having I'm telling you, a ball with that kid. He must have been like, oh my lord! And then today I heard him say that he's looking to the next one. So to do another cruise eventually. So kudos to him. So he did enjoy it big time.
Possibly our group cruise next May.
What was that again?
Possibly our group cruise next May. He actually has put down there a possibility on our Facebook thing. So,
Oh, that's wonderful.
2023 or 2024?
2024 next
And
year.
where would you be going, sir?
Oh, we're leaving out of Miami and we're going to be going on the Norwegian breakaway. We're going to go for 7 days down there and check out the private island and Tortuga and St. Thomas. We're just going to have a ball. It's going to be TNT's Adventures to Sea and Sea Leg Journey. So come on and join us.
And who
Are you
are we
leaving out of
supposed to-
your Emmy?
Oh, call Ocean to Ocean. Bruce.
There you
Ocean
go.
to Ocean. In fact, I just got a text message from him. I got to call him back in about 20 minutes, but I'm sure it's about the group cruise.
But don't tell anybody what you just told me, okay? You don't want to hear any problems.
Y'all come on and join us.
So I'm going. TNT's going with me in October to Rome.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I had no idea. I was in the chat room one time on here, and he's like, "Hey, I'm in your Facebook group for that cruise."
Mhm.
I'm like, "Oh,
He said, "Oh, okay," and
small world."
sweet.
Yeah.
You're
Nice.
gonna love them. They're fun people. You're gonna have a great time, and they have hundreds of people in their Facebook thing when you get on a ship. So you're going to get to meet a lot of people just through that alone.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm the admin on the Rome page.
okay.
So
Oh yeah,
I think there's almost 500 people in there right now
yeah,
for that page.
that's awesome.
500 people. Wow, that's a nice group.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we had in the blogger was 900,
I
and
see that. I think I was in there too.
about 150 creators plus. That
Wow.
was a big count in there. People that I never heard of, and I mean, I'm telling you, I got a collection of cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought about doing that and putting them on the docks and hiding them,
Yeah,
like on a cruise ship.
yeah. I found my first one. Alice found her first one also, and another guy gave us an extra one. So I was very happy. I was talking to John Klesko, Mr. Rooster, and then I just happened to glance up in between the elevators, those big panels that they have there. It was just sitting there. I'm like,
We talked about this last night, didn't we?
mine.
Because I still have my big, huge.
Oh
duck.
man, that's a huge thing.
That is a big duck.
Big deal.
I hope you have your ducks in a
Yours
row.
bigger than mine.
I-
Oh my god. Jesus.
And I was like, is that going to fit in my suitcase? I don't know.
Well, carry on, or wherever you want to put it.
You have to
It's
ship
good.
it home.
Well, before Mr. Chet Lee was here, his video is next. So since you're here, I would like you to give us your 7 reasons why they might not let you into a cruise ship.
Yeah, you know what? People need to know this stuff. It's terrible to go to the cruise port and get a surprise and find out that you can't go on a cruise.
Oh,
Especially that guy here. Number one, documents.
Yeah.
Make sure your passport, valid ID, and then it's within 6 months of not expiring, or if it expires while you're out there, you may be in deep doo doo. You might not be coming back to wherever you started from. So make sure all your stuff is legal on time,
Yes.
because even this last the bloggers, I carry that passport with me even to the bathroom. I had that thing on me everywhere we went. I didn't care. I said to Alice, in case something happens, we get stuck somewhere, or I get pulled over, and because we had Michael Clark was driving the go kart, and I'm like, anything could happen, and there were military police driving around the beach, and like, I don't need one of these guys to come over and mess with me and grab me and take me or whatever, since I look like like one of them, and I didn't want to get pulled over or something, and I had the stuff with me. So when something happened, I was ready. So
That's right. Be ready.
that's right. You never know. Number two is health concerns, and they did ask us when we got to the port. The lady, before she gave us the ID cards for the ship, asked us all the whole bunch of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like I said, there were two extra people there just looking around. I felt like they were just keeping an eye.
Yep.
You were answering stuff in case you weren't sincere, and you said something. No, I don't feel sick, and then the person goes away, and you start coughing or whatever, and somebody could be watching you. So
Yep,
they were really keeping a track on that.
Mm-hmm.
Number three, we have pregnancies and newborns, and I mean, I'm sorry if, let's say, my wife was to be pregnant and she's on that late area of it, I will not be on a cruise ship. No way.
Yeah, that last trimester, because you get on the ship and something goes bad, they don't have all the facilities to take care of that preemie baby. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's why they want to make sure you stay home for that.
Yes, unless you happen to be close to like San Juan or Hawaii, I could see that happening. But if you're in any other island or different country, no, stay away from that stuff.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, they don't even like you to fly when you're that far along.
Yeah,
That's right.
You know, so
yeah, I don't care how bad you want to go. I'd rather be safe than be sorry later.
Yeah,
Right.
wait till next year.
That's
I
right.
mean, yeah, and some people they book their stuff way in advance.
Mhm.
So, I mean, if that happens and that's during your third trimester, you know they should allow a reschedule at no fee. You know what I mean,
Yeah,
for
they
that
should.
kind of thing. So, I mean, that's just my opinion, but I think they like to give the fees out now. Carnival's been good for that lately, switching your cruise up.
Yeah.
Carnival's real good at that. Really are.
Okay, the next one is drugs. Ched.
Yeah, listen, I'll tell you a nightmare story. A personal friend of mine, this is a true story, really happened. She had to go down to West Palm Beach to see her doctor, believe it or not. And on the way back, she had her pills. She took various kinds of pills for different things, blood pressure and all kinds of stuff, in the Monday through Friday thing, right?
Yeah.
But didn't have the prescription bottle with her because she didn't want to carry that. She liked carrying that Monday through Friday thing. Well, she got pulled over because she was going a couple miles an hour over the speed limit. And guess what? She didn't get home that day. She was in jail. Ended up costing about $50,000. She lost her driver license. All that to keep out of prison, because you cannot carry your stuff in that. I don't want to see people get messed up because they sped a couple miles an hour or swerved across the line. They got pulled over and they see this, and you end up going to jail and don't even get to the cruise port. So leave your stuff in the prescription bottle with your name on it and the date not expired. And then when you get there in your room, then you can put it in your Monday through Friday and put it in your safe. But
Right.
don't be transporting it unless it's in that bottle. True stories. I'm not making this stuff up.
Well, let me tell you what happened to me in the bloggers. I brought this.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't prepare with all the dates and everything, with all the pills in them. But I have two. This one for the mornings, and I grew one just like it for the evenings. But I hadn't on the luggage. In my backpack that I brought in with me, I had all my pills in a
Yeah.
bag,
And-
just to have extra, just to have in case I get stuck somewhere,
Mhm.
just in case this one's get lost. I still have this
Right.
with me.
Yes.
So somehow, when I went through, they saw this went in the luggage. So I don't. It just all you see is just two little things.
Right.
They're not really gonna
They're
click
not-
anything.
Not
So-
likely to mess with that. Yeah.
When I saw your video today, and as you guys are talking about it, I'm looking at this and going like, oh my god, I did that. I brought in drugs without any.
You still had the prescription bottles with you, though. If they
Yes.
had opened it up and said, "What are these?" They'd call you down there, and you can say, "Well, that," and then they can look at it and see that it matches up with that bottle. They're like, "Okay."
Right.
Open the
You're
backpack
okay.
and in the whole bag and say here.
But if you don't have the bottle, then it could be ugly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I'm listening to you guys. I'm like, holy moly! I almost missed the blogger myself.
I didn't know any of this. I found out from firsthand information, and then I researched it for the cruise lines. And yeah. So just be careful.
Yeah.
I used to cut down just to the time that I needed, but now I bring everything,
Yep.
just in case something happens and I gotta stay longer. Like when I came down to from Brooklyn to I came down to work on the house. I came here for 2 weeks. I ended up staying 6 months.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
You never know.
That's right. So I just wanted to be in the clear. Same thing with alcohol. Some cruise lines let you bring 2 bottles of wine.
Yep.
Norwegian lets you bring 2 bottles of wine, but you have to pay a fee for popping the bottles open, which I believe is about $15 a bottle. You have to do that.
You have to pay it.
There's no other going around it. You are allowed to buy alcohol in the ports, but when you bring it in, you have to surrender that bottle, and they'll give it to you once you get to your main port at the end of the cruise.
Yep.
It's something to think about. I know RCL lets you bring soda cans, boxes, but no alcohol, right?
Right.
And
Right.
then I don't know what Carnival has another restrictions also.
Yeah, Carnival, you can bring, and Princess, you can bring 1 bottle of wine per each adult, which up to 2 in a cabin. So and it
Right.
has to be the 750 milliliter size. So it
She's
can't be that larger size. They won't let you bring that. If the 750 is the smaller wine bottle, so if you bring the bigger one, you won't be able to get it on board either.
Yeah, they just
Right.
hold it up when you get out. And oh, by the way, here,
Yeah,
take
they'll do it back to you then. Yep.
celebrate that you get home.
Yep.
That's why you just bring the ones that twist off. The wine bottles that twist off.
Oh, they don't care. They'll charge you anyway. If you want to take it
They
outside
do?
of your room and open it, yes, just for having it. If you take it outside of your cabin, they're going to charge you. Some lines are 15, some are 20, some are $25.
Oh, geez.
But
Remember,
Carnival
they're
does
losing-
that.
they're
They'll let you
losing
bring
money.
them in
That's what they're
free,
doing
but then you
now.
got to keep them in your room.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
Yeah, and that's why we don't drink. I mean, I stopped drinking 22 years ago, but still, I don't want to go through any of that trouble. You know, I want to stay away from it as much as possible. So that's just the way it is. You know.
Yeah.
They're losing money. That's why they're going to do
You
it.
don't get in trouble for not drinking.
Yeah.
You know, you just can't. You can't.
Well,
Well, have you met Darren?
You can still get in trouble, Darian, but it won't be because you didn't
Don't be
drink.
like Fred. Fred's always in trouble. I seen the videos of him finishing the whatever Robin leaves behind. Chet finishes, and he finishes.
can't let it go to waste, can you?
Well,
That's right.
she thinks she can drink as much as a 200-pound man. I got news for her. She can't. So I have to sneak over and finish one for her that way. And I told her, well, you drink it all. And then otherwise she'd have 3 drinks and I'd have to carry her around.
I love your shorts there, Chet. No, that was funny. Your
You have
shorts.
to carry
Not
her around.
shorts. Your shorts. Oh my goodness.
My shorts.
Oh, I like that one though. Also, next one will be, of course, weapons. I mean, it's just if they don't let you in the airport, they're not going to let you carry anything like that on a ship anyway. So
Right.
just don't bring anything. Even you said the little
The keychain maces some ladies have in their purse. You forget you have it. you get to the port and it goes to the X-ray machine. They pull it out and go, "Yeah, can't take this."
Yep. You gotta leave all that behind.
You won't get in trouble, but you just won't be able to take it.
Oh, I did that one time last year when I was going to New Orleans. I was doing a solo, so I was by myself, and so I had I couldn't carry my gun with me, so I had to carry some mace,
Mm-hmm.
and I totally forgot about it. Getting
Yeah.
on the ship, but they didn't take it from me. They didn't even find it. And I was like, I could have gotten in trouble for this.
Ooh. Yeah, you won't get in too big of trouble because it's their job to catch it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they could take it if they wanted. I didn't
Yeah, they
need
would
it
take
no more, but
yeah.
Definitely.
So lock and load, lock and spray.
Mm-hmm.
Luck or something,
That's it.
Shoot it out and do whatever you want to do. Mike, if you're asking for the link, it's up. Hey, Mr. Scott, how you doing? Okay, I'm gonna bring Mr. Clark in. Also, here we go.
Hey, Mike.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up?
How's it going?
hey.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, Scotty, how you doing, Mr. That's Mr. Hammer to you all. Okay,
Mr.
How
Hammond.
you?
How you doing?
Trying to get us in trouble. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Nothing really.
No.
I'm actually getting ready to go to a meeting for a group cruise I'm going on in June. So it's more family than anything. So we're going to discuss trying to figure out what kind of events and stuff we're doing.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Mike, that was canceled due to lack of interest.
Yeah.
So
Shannon is up to shenanigans tonight. So if anybody of you gets pinched or something,
I am not.
Shannon did it.
You quit trying to blame me, Mr. Eddie.
Hey, I got. You should have seen it. I got blamed for somebody else's shenanigans in the bloggers.
Can't blame
Putting,
it.
I didn't do that.
Doors.
Yeah, Shannon.
Wasn't me. No, it wasn't me.
I said I'll take the blame. You know what they said about life is payback is you know what?
I saw the video. It was definitely Shannon wearing an Eddie Lugo costume. I saw it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that her?
Where'd you get that costume, Shannon?
I thought he meant the actual video.
You make it.
I wasn't sure if you got a hold of that one.
I know who has the video of who was doing it, but don't worry. Like I say, I'm taking the blame for this one. No, Chet. You'll be surprised. But
Eddie, you're going the wrong way.
I know. You know what I'm talking about. So no big deal.
He's going a long way around. Or
Yeah.
Our next point on the select journey video today, number 6, is the security risk. Especially when you see somebody like Chad coming into the cruise, you got to be very careful because it might be somebody that might be trying to get somebody else in trouble. Right, Chad?
You know who, me? I think you're thinking about Kurt from See Me Traveling.
Right, cruise nuts. Like I kept getting blamed for the pineapples, and cruise nuts who know who I'm talking about. But
so you're saying Cruise Nuts was putting the pineapples on the doors?
I didn't say that. You did. So, and if I was you, I'll try to stay cool as possible because the buffalo was in Yellowstone National Park, but I'm not of interest. Yeah, his name is Michael Clark. So, you get him right now. Well, the security risk is like when you see someone like this guy here, make sure you tell the authorities so they can remove him from the ship.
I don't know what you're talking
It was
about.
Mike. Of course, it was Mike. I know that, Scott. But I got the blame. I took it. No big deal. So I'll take care of some business later. Don't worry. No problemo. And number 7 is being
Scott, you coming on the booze cruise?
who? Scott?
Scott.
He might. I don't know. Who knows? Scott O'Neill, McNeil, are you gonna be in the booze cruise?
Mike's been trying to get him to go.
Boo, boo.
Booze cruise. We'll see what happens. See what happens with that. When you get banned from another cruise lines or even airlines or whatever other stuff you got banned from, you need to be careful because it might happen to you also. You might get banned out of the cruise that we're getting into. So,
Yep.
more power to you.
Mm.
Give it for a minute.
Oh, so he said he is going with the Nautic Cruiser.
Yes.
It'll be his fault.
Nice.
I gotta run. There goes my phone call, y'all.
Bye, sir. We'll see you in a bit.
Have
Have a good
fun.
one, sir.
Good thing. Thanks
See
for
you in the
stopping in.
morning.
Next, we have Kaya. Kaya went to the Hamilton show. Apparently, it was her son's birthday gift, and he seemed to enjoy it. Although he wasn't too thrilled about two of the actors in it. But apparently, the guy that did Washington did great. I've never seen this show, Hamilton, even though when I lived in New York, Alice wanted to go see it, but it was very hard to get tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And once the main Luis Miranda did his part and he got out of it, and somebody else came in, she didn't want to see it anymore. So we lost track of that, and then we never got to go to see the show anyway. But I heard it was extremely good show to see, and who knows? Maybe I think Amazon has it on Prime, or something like that. So
it's on Disney Plus.
there you go. So if she wants to see it, she can see it there. So, but I'm not really into shows and stuff like that. We saw in the Norwegian Bliss, we got to see Jersey Boys, and
Jersey Mike's.
yeah,
You got
I
to see
know.
the sub shop.
And yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I guess I'm hungry anyway. But we went to see Jersey Boys. I'm not into Broadway shows, but I enjoyed it a lot because all the cursing and stuff that was going on the show. I mean, I'm like, I feel like I'm in Brooklyn, so I felt very comfortable. Now on this last cruise that we just did, Burn the Floor. She kept telling, "Oh, I want to go see Burn the Floor." And I'm like,
Oh,
"Do they really burn the floor or something? What's going on with this?" So she's explaining the whole thing about it. Like, oh, great, another Broadway show. So, of course, I gotta go. Cannot say no to her. So we went. I enjoyed it more than her. I mean, it was a whole 57 minutes of nonstop flying all over the place. Great
I missed
music. I mean, I enjoyed it big time. So if you ever in a NCL and you see the Burn the Floor, go see it because you will like it. And if you don't like it, you take it on this guy here, okay? Let it know what's going on.
I didn't even go see it.
Huh?
I didn't
You
even
didn't
go
see
see
it?
it. I didn't see any of the shows except for the rumors. The
Oh yeah, the Fleetwood Mac.
that was a good one.
Yeah, I didn't go to see that one.
Hi, Tiffany.
So just one of this. Tiffany.
The lines were crazy. That's
the short.
the biggest issue I had with the NCL was the venues were not big enough for what they had because I think we had people standing out there for an hour and a half to get in there for those shows, and not everybody made it
Because it's all by reservation. And if you don't reserve on time, you're
no, those weren't
going
reservations.
after.
The Fleetwood Mac thing wasn't reservations. You just had to stand in line.
Okay. Maybe just it was a good show and everybody wanted to go. So it happens, how big can a boat be? You know what I mean? So
Yeah, my nieces went to that Hamilton too down in Detroit, and they said it was fantastic.
yeah,
So,
great reviews.
Were outrageous though. I mean, they were very expensive, and they were up in the nosebleed section. So,
I was looking at when Kaya had that shot from up there, like you're up in the liquor seats, euchre seats. way
Got
up
your
there.
binoculars? Actually, I just ordered binoculars today for my Alaska trip because everybody said you have to have binoculars.
Sure,
So-
you're gonna start peeping on people, aren't you? Darian? Oh, I got you.
I don't know, but I think
See?
somebody else does that already. That's why he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look where he's at. He's peeping on other people down there on the cruise ship.
Yeah.
Where he's at. All he has to do is just turn around and look down with
Those people right there.
yeah, that ship right there next to you.
Eh,
You got something else going on over here
yeah, cruise ship.
behind you.
Yeah. Where are you? Is that that's not Alaska? Where is that?
No, that's
Rome?
not-
That is, I don't know. That is a free background.
It looks like a Greece.
could be.
It does.
Yeah. That because
It's pretty
Greece
nice.
has that special island, kind of just like that. I bet that is Greece.
Getting tax questions, and the kids have to leave in an hour, so I got to get that done. Thanks for a great break. Thank you, Megan. You
Thank
do
you, Megan.
Thanks, Megan.
you go and do what you got to do. You don't have to ask nobody permission here.
And we'll
You're the
see you
boss.
tomorrow.
And thank you for allowing us to do this craziness that we're doing right now. And thank you for tomorrow. So
Yes.
see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Definitely. You know?
Absolutely.
Remember to set the reminder for tomorrow night. Link is pinned. I already got mine ready. So I hope everybody that is on their
I sent her my form a little while ago. And she got it. It's going to be another question, and it's a pretty good question. One of the tech questions about what kind of camera setup you have and what they recommend as far as vlogging.
yeah. I realized that as another thing I learned in this trip also, it's like I got 4 or 5 different cameras to use, and I gotta cut down to 2. What I'm gonna be using is gonna be my cell phone, of course, and this one. This one, the quality of the video as I was recording didn't look to be that. It looked a little grainy kind of thing. So I'm like, I hope I didn't do a bad setup or something in it. And once I get home, I check it out and see what it looks like. Once I had one of the memory cards that did survive the thing, it looked real good, just like the cell phone quality. And so I'm like, okay, I guess for the price I pay for this, I cannot complain.
What kind of camera is that?
It's a DVC company. It's a 2.7K. Comes with all this stuff that you see here: chargers, 2 batteries, the adapters, and all that. $100. Amazon.
Really?
$100 right here. And of course, I got it all custom made with my logos and stuff on it already, in case
That's cool.
I didn't misplace. I got another one, Vivitar, like the DJI that is sell for $350. I got it for $100 also, in red, and it came with the waterproof case for up to 50 feet, $100, and it came with the with chargers, everything, the small little memory cards, and all that stuff. I was provided with Hero Black camera in New Orleans that was given to me. Also, I was given all the batteries and all the stuff for it. I did some work on it, and now I have to download the little bit that I filmed with it, because that one I have an adapter on my walker where I put up the GoPro, and I could film from a handicap view. So that's another camera that I'm having. So, I'm definitely gonna use the GoPro, the cell phone, and this one. And then the underwater one is, let's say, when we go out to the islands and my wife wants to go swimming or something, I could give her that camera and let her do whatever. Be like you were like when you do snorkeling and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
you do your filming, and then she could use it and do her own thing too. So, I mean, it's pretty nice. I've been very. I'm trying to be very careful how much I've been spending, because all I get is disability. So I'm not making any money out of YouTube yet. I'm working on it, but yeah. So I'm not as advanced as you guys, but I'm working on things, So
Do a good
I
job.
use my cell phone. I mean, that's what I use. I have a Note 10 Plus, and I'm
Yeah.
thinking about upgrading to the Ultra S22. But yeah, mine's. And then my
So-
underwater camera is it's a underwater camera through I think it's a Viator.
Vivitar.
Vitar, yeah.
Vivitar, yeah. And it's just a underwater camera. I do have to lighten a lot of my pictures though, because it doesn't take. I mean, everything's kind of dark, so I lighten and then they look good. So,
Yeah.
but it goes. It lasts a long time underwater, and so
Just make sure that before any of your trips, that everything is downloaded to a home computer or laptop, whatever you have at home, or a hard drive, or just to keep everything clear. So this way you got more space to do more videos and pictures
yeah,
for your next adventure.
right, yeah,
That'd be definitely something to do. That's what I need. I need to do that with the cell phone. I got too much stuff here already. I need to clear out, make some space on it. So,
yeah.
again, I'm
what I do.
learning as we go with this stuff. So,
Everything gets backed up with Amazon. I have Amazon Prime, so that I have the Amazon Photos, and that backs everything up. So, but anyways, I'm gonna get off here. I got to get back to work here, and
Good seeing you, Shannon.
thanks to everybody for
thank you
having.
for stopping in and helping us with your video and giving us more info about it. And
Well,
have
thanks for
a few more
watching.
views to go. Oh, definitely. And you're back again tomorrow, right? You got another video tomorrow?
I do.
Oh,
Yes. I think it's at 7:30 or 7. I think mine's at 7 tomorrow.
Right,
So
so I think I'm
Are
next.
you, are you sure?
You.
I know. Thanks for that little text this morning. I woke up and I'm
Oh,
like,
It's at 7.
huh?
Oh crap! I'm looking at the Friday one. I think.
Who's that?
He's looking on the parade or the stroll.
I just
I was
realized
going to
I
do
thought it
that
was.
this morning, Darian, and I was like, well, because I didn't know what time yet, so I had to like schedule it for just a time. She said, and then this morning I was going to get up
Right,
and change
okay.
it up.
Yeah, I just happened to see it there, and I'm like, I better contact Shannon. So
Yeah.
that's what I did.
It's 7 Eastern.
I appreciate you looking out for me.
Hey, no problem. Anytime.
I do. All right, y'all have a good night. I'll see you online later on.
You too.
Yes.
Thanks.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bamanola, New Orleans. I call it NOLA. Well, technically, I call it New Orleans. And I almost got slapped on the face by Josh from Have Luggage with Travel when I said that. And because he says, that is disrespectful. Like, okay. So I'm like looking up, this guy is huge. So, and Scott says, I just call it the Redneck Rivera. Okay. And to call it Scott, yeah. I got to edit some videos. Take care, everybody.
Take care,
All right,
buddy.
Bama. We'll see you later, all right? Take care.
Hey Darian, have you gotten the time yet? Have you
Yes,
submitted video?
7:10.
For
Mine's at 7:10.
Ti-
For the
Me-
stroll.
me-
For
me
your
already.
video tomorrow?
Me?
No, Darian.
Not yet. Not yet. Mine will be coming out later on tonight. I got some finishing up to do, but I'm gonna
Okay,
get it
good.
out for tomorrow.
I'm right before you. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
I want
Mine's
to
at
make sure I got
7:10
the
already,
pin.
so I already know the time. So, all right, Cruise Nuts. Hi, Mike. We'll talk to you later. And look at that. I just mentioned their name, and look at that. Boom.
you
Just
go.
alive. I just mentioned Josh, and Amanda shows up. Or is this Josh? I just said that I was saying New Orleans the wrong way, and Josh seemed like he wanted to smack me. And and you bam,
it's
that
just
ear
that
must
people
have
want
been
to smack you.
ready. Holy moly! Look at that. It's Amanda. Hi, Amanda. We've been talking about the Raid Parade today and the different videos that were presented today. and we're having a talk about the what what were the videos about, so, and some other stuff. You know how guys are. We always blur about something else. We always got up the rails. I told him, "All right, dance in a few minutes." He would smack you at it. I know that. I know that in a heartbeat. And all I gotta do
He
is
deserves it.
go like this on his nuggets, and he's done. Hey, Will, how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? Well, after Akaya, we had Eric B, of course, with the bloggers cruise deal in NOLA, and he had us walking around um, New Orleans, and he showed us the hotel where Beach Please and some other people were staying at. I'm glad I wasn't at that hotel because it seemed to be the steps were painted black. Mike seemed to be a little, I think he was a little tipsy because the way he was walking in the hotel. And then I don't know if you guys saw the elevator. It looked like like four sardines, like four people have to be like side, back to back to be in it. I don't think so. So definitely, uh, definitely will not be doing something like that. Man will never. Yeah. Yes, Amanda. Yes, we do. We always carry up the rails and go something else. Listen, Mike is coming on. Which Mike? Are you talking about Mike Clock? He might. That's Mike, but I don't know about the other Mike. But it's one of those deals. He keeps going back and forth on the thing. He also was talking about breakfast in the morning after they had a long night of hanging out. They went to the Ruby place on somewhere in New Orleans. Darren, you look like you're falling asleep, or you
Oh
okay?
no, I'm good. I'm good. I had like 3 messages at once, so
Oh,
I was like, my goodness, when it rains, it pours.
yes, it does. Then after Eric B showing us around, we had he wanted to meet me in Ruby Slipper. Thank you, Amanda. I saw that you were there with Howie Cruz, the Huddles. Gary Manning was there also. Excellent breakfast. I wish I would have been there with you guys also to have some of the good stuff. But uh, very soon we'll probably be doing the whole thing again. So definitely. And uh, he wanted me to meet me, but at the end, once we have to get ready for the pour, um, we had a lot of things going on in the hotel, waiting for the car, getting the luggage done, driving to the port. It was just too much chaos, so I couldn't get to drive that mile over to the hotel to meet him. So I know he's gonna be in Helen, so I'll definitely get to meet him
Awesome.
there, and we'll be able to sit down and have a nice talk.
That's right.
And hopefully, I get some of this stuff in video also.
I'm looking forward to that so much.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of, that's the first year's cut. Put people's channels on the back.
Ooh, nice.
Bezo, Rayleigh, Kenneth, Foreman, all that stuff.
Oh, cool. So I hope you guys do something something like that this year again.
Yeah, we're working on something. Maybe we don't know if that's going to work or not. I don't want to say yeah, no.
Mhm.
So, but we're not sure. So
It'd be
we just gotta figure that out.
sweet. Nice. You guys do shirts or anything like that or no?
I did last year. Last year, what I did, I don't have a merch shop or anything. I do all this just for fun. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I ordered 350 shirts.
Wow.
Okay.
How many people?
Well, over time, and I put it out there, donation only. I wasn't selling
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
I got all my money back except for $3.
Nice.
So I started passing out shirts. I was passing out shirts left and right. So 350 people. Well, I have about 10 of them. Probably about 340 people have those shirts, and I recouped all my money except for it was $3 or $4. I think it's $3. $3 said so that's a pretty good deal.
Definitely. Wow.
But
Cool.
like I said, I just put up there donation only, whatever you want. So
Yeah, I did that once. We had when we used to do the Toys R Us remodels every year. We began. It was so. It felt like a rock tour. Like every year we had this amount of states with this amount of cities that we were going to be at. So I started looking at that as a rock tour concert lineup. So I designed a shirt about the stuff that we were doing for the remodel, Toys R Us and whatever, and we called ourselves the drunken monkeys or something like that. So I kind of figure face with a monkey with a guitar and like a rock band with lights and stuff, and then on the back I had Toys R Us "Rocking You Again," and then the list of the CDs with the dates on it. And I had them all made in black shirts, all done in yellow. And
wow.
that's what I had 4 dozens of shirts made, and I gave them away. And I told the guys, whatever you want to give me back. I end up making the amount of money that I paid for those shirts, a few bucks for me, and I end up keeping like 3 shirts for me.
Even with the Steelers colors? Oh my goodness!
So it was a nice thing, and but the following year I didn't do it, and the next year I went to Babies R Us, and the whole thing changed. But it was a hell of a nice experience. So I still have 2 of those shirts.
Oh, that's
From
awesome.
the year before and the one I made. So I like to. And also the Toys R Us in Puerto Rico, we used to do like a yearly get-togethers with the family, where the store celebrated on a Saturday. We had picnics, and then on Sunday the guys that didn't go Saturday go Sunday, and we make shirts for contests. And for the 8 years that I was in on those contests, I end up winning the main thing prize, and I end up keeping a shirt as a design for me.
Check you out.
Yeah, got luck somehow. So I don't know. Something's telling me, that I should keep doing stuff like that.
That's Eddie in the house right there.
That's right.
right there.
To keep me busy. After all this, we have Mr. Fred, live from Mountain Folk. He bought us the Gremlin, and I saw your car in it on the video. One painted orange, and it had the
blue.
Something that you like on it.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
I love how say it, but
that thing.
Nothing back there. Had it on it. As soon as I said, "Oh, that's Darian's car," and he at the time that car was on a value about $2,000, and almost in the same sequence like the Volkswagen's Bug. And at the highest, they made over 671,000 of those Gremlins. So, my God, that's a lot of ugly cars.
Yeah, right. Hey,
that was my first car.
Yeah, very popular. I still once in a while you could see one around somewhere. So
yeah,
it's just the look of the Irish, All right. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you for stopping by. And okay, my friend. It's good to dance. You'll have a wonderful afternoon and a great weekend. You do the same too, and we'll see you Monday. Stay out of trouble. Next, we have Mr. Clock showing us the Hilton room 1101.
I didn't even show up for.
Go ahead.
I didn't even show up for my premiere. My bad. I was driving anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to talk. But trying to take care of some stuff for work.
Yeah. I love the double tree. That's good stuff.
Go ahead and tell us now, Mr. Clark. Tell us something else about the room. It seemed to be really nice. So
it was nice. It's not the best room I've ever stayed in, but for the price, it was nice. And then, like I said, you're right next to the Harrah's. So when I was trying to look for rooms to stay in, I didn't realize that their group things dropped off on January 1st. So I couldn't get the room that you all had. So I ended up having to go elsewhere, and that was the cheapest place. Now I even get a little comp for casinos, so I went ahead and checked Harris. Harris was $349 a night,
Ouch.
and you see how close I was to Harris.
Big difference.
So
Big difference in
yeah.
price.
So
yeah,
that's
I think I only
down
paid I think I paid $199 or something like that.
that's
That's
at
not
the end
bad.
of Canal Street, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was,
I know where
it
it's
was a good location.
And to be where you're at, that's a good price for sure.
199 is not bad. I paid two something. Well, I thought Alice was taking care of that, and then when we got to the service counter, she calls me over, and the guy says to me, "Oh, I need a credit card for the thing that they do at the end, residential,
Report fees
whatever.
or incidentals?
Yeah, incidentals." So I give him the car, and then he says, "Oh, okay, everything will be charged to this car." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I know, I thought I was just paying for incidentals. I pay for the whole thing. No big deal, you know. Alice takes good care of me. I say, okay, it's not what I thought it was, but end up being something else. So no big deal. So I took care of it. But your room looked even better than the one we had. So maybe next time we'll stay at that one. You know, just to go and check it out. Do they
Well,
have breakfast in the morning?
We'll be back for the booze cruise, so just not sure how early I'm going down.
Mm.
That's in October, right? Is that one?
Yep.
October 29th through November 5th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Out of NOLA. And well, right after Mr. Clock Family Adventures, we have magnificent Germany
Oh,
with Mr. Dario.
how do? ¿Cómo está,
How you
amigo?
doing? That guy sounds familiar. I think
Yeah.
I've seen him before. 3 reasons why not to do a reaction video. Would you mind explaining to me what's a reaction video?
Yes. First of all, reaction videos are videos where people actually react to other creators' videos. Okay. For a long time, I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I just don't feel comfortable doing it. That's just me.
Yeah.
Personal preference is just me. I don't fault anybody. This is just me. Little disclaimer.
Yeah.
All right. So for a while there, several of my subscribers they contacted me, different ones that don't even know each other. So hey, Darren, you would make a good reactor to videos, and I was like, no, I just don't feel right doing it. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking about it. I said, well, you know what? As long as I acknowledge the creator, which I guess I would if I would have done it, and directed people to their channel, it'll be okay. So to appease my conscience, I said, I'll if I ever did that, I would do it. Well, I did it. So I did my first one. I got like over 8,000 views on it, and people are writing, "Oh, this is great content, great content." I'm writing back. I'm like, "I didn't make this content. I'm just reacting to it."
Yeah.
So I felt about this big, and I made sure to give credit to the creator. Go see them, not me. Come see me too, but give all credit to him.
Yes.
Him or her. And but I ended up making 9 of those videos, and the whole time in the back of my head, in my conscience, Eddie, I just didn't feel right, and that's just me. Like I said, there are reactors out there that I enjoy watching, okay, and they're fun.
Yeah.
But just me. Recently, I have a friend of mine. She's a creator in Germany, and she's an up and coming creator, and she is wonderful. Well, somebody took her or did a reaction on their video and used her stuff, her style to make stuff. Anyways, she had more views on it than she did, and it cost a lot of money. And she put a lot of money and effort in that video, making that video. And that's when it hit me. I was like, you know what? That's exactly why I don't want to do it. First of all, I don't want to ever hurt anyone's feelings. That's the last thing I want to do. I would try to make whoever I was reacting, hey, check them out. Yeah, but again, that was appeasing. But deep down inside, I felt like I was like, I'm taking something from that creator. So between that and seeing that what she said, sort of made me relook at stuff. I said, you know what, I'm not gonna do any more of these. And then the other day, I decided I'm gonna make a video on it. So and it was called my reaction of the reaction videos.
Okay.
And I haven't even looked at the comments yet. Some of them I have earlier, but I don't know. I just didn't. I don't know. One of mine was, I feel horrible. I feel horrible because people will say, "Oh, that was great content." Da 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 da. And I'll be specifically clear. This is not my content. And it makes it feel this big. I was just reacting to it.
Yeah.
It was just those things. Just a horrible feeling, I guess.
Yes. Definitely.
So, but that's the whole reasoning of it.
And I kind of had a little bit of that yesterday because I shared a video on Facebook from Paradise Beach where we went in Cozumel.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And Warmstrong told everybody on his live yesterday that was mine. And I'm like typing in the chat, no, that's not mine. That's not mine. That's not mine.
Right.
Yeah. And he's like, you really need to go look at this right now. It is excellent. He's way above. It's like, no, it's Bill. It's not mine.
Yeah. And I saw on the post that you put, it says, here's a video from this place. Letting people know that you're sharing a video that you saw. I read that, but sometimes we don't read the whole thing.
Yeah, Bill said he watched it like late at night, so he was probably half asleep or something when he looked at it.
Yeah,
and then he got excited on it.
Yeah, and then we end up saying the wrong thing, putting the wrong information, getting somebody's in trouble without even knowing, and that's how things happen.
But kudos to you. The integrity pops in. Making sure, because that's the last thing we want to do is take credit for something that's not ours.
I don't see myself doing a reaction video, as you call it.
Yeah.
And because of that, I don't want anybody coming back to me saying, "Why are you doing this?" or whatever the deal.
Exactly.
I might be doing something now that somebody else might be doing that they don't feel like I should be doing it, but I haven't. It hasn't that advice or comment or anything like that has come back to me yet. I know it might be in a future video, something might happen. I'm ready, expecting something to happen when it happens.
It's all about confidence. Can you live with that? And I can't. And like I said, I'm not down on anybody who does. I'm not. That's far from it.
Yeah.
It's just when I saw my friend and then other people saying that there's this one guy, he had like 20-something thousand views on this video. All right. One person, a reactor, did a reaction video on that one. He had over 90,000 subscribers. 90,000 views on that video. And what started out lower, higher subscribers than this guy. So it's basically taking views away from the 20,000 one to him. And that leaves like, that would feel awful. I was like, man, I can't do that. I just don't want to do that. So I got a lot of views on my on my reactions, and it was fun.
Now, when you did it, did you show the video?
So
the video you were reacting to, did you just hear the sound in the background, or did you actually play the video?
No, I was in with the screen. I was up there with the screen, and I had it up there. And I'm reacting to the video, and I'm giving all kudos to the creator and the YouTuber or whatever. So I'm there. I got my headphones on. I'm doing it, and I got excellent views. But I don't care about views when it comes to integrity for me. Anyway.
Yeah, I would think that the only way you'd get away with that without hurting anybody is to do like maybe just sound or something like that, to where it makes the people want to go see the video, so that they can actually see what's going on.
Yeah. The thing exactly, and the thing is with these reactors, they're using the same title as they are. So, it's all about Google, right? It's what the Google was in the Google search, where YouTube's going to send that, because YouTube and Google are married. They're going to send them to. So people put in the title of the video, and the latest video with that title is going to pop up. So that's how that happens.
I can't say that I haven't tried to use Google to get like Google names of videos that of things that I'm doing in my videos just to
Oh,
try
there's nothing
to,
wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know, but and like I said, and don't get me wrong, it's not illegal to do reaction videos. You know,
Yeah.
it's just a personal preference.
That's right.
And I'm not going to down anybody because they do a reaction video. I'm not. You know, it's just how I was just expressing how I felt. On that subject because and I'm just thinking of the guy who did the work. You know, it takes this just doing this. Oh, that's a cool video. Da, 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 da. But the guy who made that video guy or girl spent hours and money working on that video. That's where I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
totally
do
understand what
somebody
you're
else
saying.
what you don't want done to you.
Bingo.
So technically, that's the whole point. There's
Yeah.
people out there that are gonna do it, there's people that won't do it, and it's like Darren keeps saying, it's the integrity of how you feel about your work also, So
Yeah.
it's like me when I hear somebody saying yo 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 Brooklyn in the house, I enjoy when I hear people saying it, but when I hear somebody else that don't feel too confident about saying it, I feel like you're taking something from me.
Yeah.
That's the thing, So
Oh, sure. It's all about respect. Just respect
Yes.
of others.
You complained about the way I said it.
Let me hear you say it.
No, can't do on command. That's what I tried to tell him. It's got to be natural.
All right.
It's from Maryland,
Yep.
A lot of blue crab, huh?
Yeah, there you go. A lot of blue crab. And finally, we have escaping the emptiness.
Yes, great friends of mine.
They did the excursion
Terry.
in Belize. One excursion that I will not be doing. I don't care how much you pay me.
Why not, Eddie?
Just to walk to get to wherever they were going, carrying this thing, holding a rope to cross the river, and then being on a mountain where you have to kind of lay down. My body will not allow me. If I was in good shape, great. If I didn't have my
You must see
arthritis,
a great white in that river.
no. Just put a croc in there or a gator, and you want to see me swim? I'll be the fastest one. I'll be
My God.
kaput out of there,
That's right.
And then walking under water shoes for the time on those rocks and all that, forget it. Distance like that, I have to have my walker, and my walker is not 4x4, so I just don't see myself being able to do that. I'm glad they did it and they filmed it and they blogged about it, and I get to see it. But now I know if I go to Belize, that will not be
What happened with you?
something I'll be doing. Hello, Cheryl and Jeremy. They're here. Thank you. CME, I see they're also here trying to listen and watch.
Travel.
Signal is awful here in Brooksville. I know about what town you're talking about. That's where my mother-in-law was from, where she lived at last time. So I know where you're talking about. So out there in very hard to get a signal in Brooksville. Travel Suite, Cheryl and Ed are also here. And like I said, Jeremy and Cheryl. Tiffany's still with us here. They all saying hello to each other. I want to say hello to all of you. And thank you for taking time out of your afternoon to be with the three of us here chatting away. And they were talking about, what's up to 2 miles getting up the mountain to get to the area. They did about an hour in the cabin and about another hour in the river coming out of there, and then they went to lunch. They did say that they had a small portion. I saw the plane that I saw. That didn't look like a small portion to me.
No,
not at all.
Not at all.
I looked at the plane and say that would have filled me up, and I probably would have to take a nap right after that. So,
Mark and Terry are awesome people.
Yeah.
Met them, hung out with them, stayed at their house twice. You know,
I think you told me to watch their video for, I think it was accessories for the my DJI Pocket 2, maybe.
yes, that's the same bunch exactly.
Oh, they have a DJI also. Oh, good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, excuse me, folks. I'm gonna have to run. My wife's holding dinner
Yep.
down there, and
We're finito anyway, so
you know what I mean. But thank you so
enjoy.
much for having me up here. And I just want to say too that I have a live stream tonight. If anybody's not busy,
What time is yours?
8:30, and Ocean to Ocean is my guest. So I'm gonna
Is
have
this
them.
part of the Helping Hands?
No, not this
This
one.
one?
It's not part of that one.
Okay.
But also at the same time, go see Helping Hands for Cruising as well.
Mhm.
It's going on. So
Mike is in tomorrow morning at 8, I believe, Mike. And then
8 to 10.
I'm in at 8 o'clock on Sunday, 8 and 9. So
cool.
well,
Mine was last night at 8. Mine was last night at 8 on my whatever floats my boat channel. I have 4 channels.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I was mudding in another channel last night. I was keeping, even though it's like half of, I'm still fighting this thing and drinking this alcohol
yeah,
stuff.
get better, man. Get better.
Yeah, I feel that I'm getting better. I'm craving some real food tonight. So when the wife gets home, we're gonna do some cooking. And I don't know, I am, some good, nice piece of meat or something.
Exactly. Mucho gracias, senor.
Prego.
Mike, take care. Doctor
Yeah, you too.
Tooth, and we'll see you around.
See you later or
Well.
somewhere, Yeah, that's right.
Tootsies.
All right, Bob. No, you're Bob. This is Bob right here. I found Bob. Carry on. This is Bob.
You went the wrong direction there.
Well, on my screen, this is where you're at.
Well,
On your screen, you might be on this side.
yeah, you're right there.
There you
for
go.
me.
Now you're pointing at me. I guess we're backwards or something. But that there is you.
Actually, I think it's because of the. I think the host goes in that spot.
Yeah. And back with good news. All right, cruising Kusis, you wanna jump in the panel and say your good news, or you wanna say them on the chat? You let me know.
I am
No.
actually getting ready to get off as well. My thing starts at 6, so I'm ready to head out.
Okay. All right.
I'll make it on tomorrow morning.
Yes, I'm gonna be there here in the morning, and hopefully be ready with you at 8 o'clock to give you a backup on whatever happening. It seems to be just like a regular live, where we're gonna be talking about whatever, and we'll be mentioning the Helping People Hands and
Throughout.
what
I got to put that banner in. Darian had the banner up, and
Meg sent it to me. Yeah, and I have it saved for tomorrow. Christian Gucci says, still at work, so I got to keep it down low. There are 93 subs. All right, nice. 7 more to go. If anybody's not, whoever's still here, check out Cruising Coosies, and please connect with them, and let's help them get to the 100. I know how hard it was for me to get to 100, and it's not that easy. And Have Luggage with Trouble was one of them that helped me out. And one night I went over the 100 mark. So it's after the 100, it's easy peasy. Things just, once you keep networking, things start coming in.
Network and just throw stuff out there, even if it's just shorts.
That's right.
You'll get some views on shorts, and you'll get some people in there. And as soon as they start looking at one content, they'll start going to your channel for other stuff.
That's right. So Cruising Courses, you know the deal. So, and Tiffany could help you getting some connections there. She's pretty good. We marked the shark. They do great help. So check them out. Everybody check out Cruising Courses, and like I said, let's help them out. I'm already connected to them, so give them some support, and we work it out. Tomorrow morning is my clock will be on 8 o'clock in the morning, helping out with
8 and 2 hours.
8 a.m. until 10. we helping hands for cruising. So if you're free tomorrow morning, come in. I'm also doing it on Sunday morning at 8 o'clock myself till 10. You have a live on Sunday?
Sunday I'm doing night because somebody had already had the 10, and I want to try to put mine later on in the day anyway because it seems like they get a little bit more views later on in the day. So I'm doing a 7 o'clock on Sunday.
On Sunday. Okay.
Me and the wife should be
Okay.
on there.
Oh, good. So she'll be taking control of that stuff. Very nice.
Control.
Because it's just we got a plug on one channel when we wanted to hit 40 and we got to 42. So I woke up, we lost everyone plus one what?
There's so you're gonna have that. You're gonna have fluctuation. So
yeah.
Don't let it discourage you because I was up to 500 and I put it out on my Facebook page, and like as soon as I hit the thing on 500, and I mean I had 505, so I'm thinking, okay, I got a 5-person buffer.
Yeah.
As soon as I posted to Facebook, 498.
I went through the same thing.
It took a week and a half to get back up to 500.
Yeah.
After I had 505. So don't let it discourage you. That's why I hit 700, but I haven't posted it yet because I knew I was at 705 yesterday, and then it went down to 700 exactly this morning. So I'm like, oh, great. How far is this going to fall? I think I'm at 701 right now, but still not going to post it till like maybe Monday.
Yeah, till it's set. Well, there you go. You got Tiffany and Mr. Scott. They both connected with you. So, Tiffany, make sure that you turn around and give her salutations on her house. Also, Scott is he's with the Nutty Man blogs in La Lida Loca. Check them out too. I think you know who I'm talking about. So it'd be nice to get out there and just network. Yep. Make sure you network, and just let it ride. Don't worry about numbers.
If you can get on the Vloggers Cruise in 2025, definitely get on it.
Yeah, and also Cruising Koozies, what we're doing today, the Raid Parade on Fridays and the Saturday Strong on Saturdays, get in it. If you have videos, it helps because you get views, you get people coming in, you get stuff being talking about, you get to meet other creators, you get to share your videos. So take advantage of it. It's a good thing. It's always a good thing. So make sure you do. So, all right, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming in and taking time of the afternoon to spend it here with us, chatting away. These two guys that have no business being here, but we're here. We're doing what we can and bringing you some afternoon get-togethers and some relief, and checking out and what's happening. I could tell you that we had a great time last week. I know I did. I had a great time in the ship with my wife, and we got to meet a lot of creators that we see on YouTube on a weekly basis, and we finally get to meet them in person.
Ducking me, though.
A what?
Eddie kept ducking me. Every time I went to go find Eddie, he was like,
I knew better. I knew what to do, So, hi, Cruising Koozies. Thanks for stopping in, and we'll do this again all over again next Friday. So no worries. If you want, send me an email at eddielugastudios@gmail.com, and I could get you your information to get in the Raid Parade or the Saturday Stroll, so you could get involved and get more to it. I kept every time I saw Mike here, I'm like, I don't know who that guy is, So well, I tried to stay myself out of trouble, and at the end he found me anyway. So that's why I got blamed for the dogs that were the pineapples that were put on doors everywhere. So it's just one of those deals.
There
Tiffany,
was pineapples?
huh?
There was pineapples?
Yeah. Tiffany says, thanks for the stream, Eddie. I appreciate it. Have a great night. Have a great night, everyone. Yes, everyone have a great night. And even this guy here.
Yep. Have a good night.
And you know what? But you know what we can do. Don't forget, check out Helping Hands for Cruising tonight. There's different lives throughout the night. There'll be some more tomorrow and Saturday. So check somebody out. Please donate if you can. Or come in and leave a comment. Do what you can to help out as much as you can too also. So everybody have a great night. And I will talk to you all very soon. Peace.
See you.
Bye.